We're looking over to softball here. Unfortunately, their season ended over the past week. So we'll get to the regional here. Seattle Regional featured Lehigh, Weber State, and Texas. UW would only play Lehigh and Texas. As we get over to the past weekend games here, May 20th in the first game of the regional for UW, the second game in the regional as a whole. UW would win that one 9-2, coming alive late. The Husky bats really were just kind of not activated until the later innings, and then they were able to pull away. Player of the game, center fielder Jalen Alchin going 2 for 4 with a run and 3 RBIs. So they won that game, meaning they played the winner of the game earlier than them the day that they played, which would be Texas on May 21st. That was a loss, a 2-8 loss. Player of the game, shortstop Bailey Klingler going 1 for 3 with a run and 2 RBIs. Just, again, the bats did not wake up until late. In this case, they didn't wake up at all. UW got a 2-run homer in the first inning by Bailey Klingler, and then they didn't do anything. Texas was able to capitalize off some Husky mistakes, and they were able to just pack it on and pack it on and pack it on. So that's unfortunate how that all played out there. So with the loss to Texas, UW would have to play again later in the day to keep their postseason alive. They would beat Lehigh again in a rematch, 6-1. Player of the game, second baseman Kinsey Fiedler, going 2 for 4 with 2 runs and 2 RBIs. So with the win over Lehigh, Lehigh was eliminated. Weber State had already been eliminated. It was up to Washington. They had to win 2 games on Sunday against Texas, back-to-back, in order to advance to the Super Regional against Arkansas. They would beat Texas in the first game 2-1 by some late offense. Once again, Matty Husky with a 2-run homer late to win it, 1-2. Play of the game was obviously Matty Husky, going 1 for 2 with a run, 2 RBIs and a walk, setting up a pivotal second game against Texas. Unfortunately, losing that one 2-3. Play of the game, catcher Jen Cummings with 1 for 2 with an RBI. So tough way to end things. Just as it was kind of pointed out as we looked at it over the weekend, UW relied way too heavily on the long ball in terms of home runs. I believe it was 17 of UW's 21 runs came off of homers, and that's just not sustainable. That's something that you need to improve. That's something that's just not going to cut it. We'll have a softball season in review for you next week. But they're obviously, losing Gabby Plain and Pat Moore, and that pitching staff is going to be huge. So we'll have to address that here next week. But with that being said, we're going to try to up the attitude here. In team-related news, on the 19th, it was announced that 5 Huskies had been named to the NFCA All-Region team. Bailey Klingler earned first-team honors. Gabby Plain earned first-team honors as well. It is Plain's 3rd first-team all-regional honor and her 4th regional honor of her career. She joins Taryn Alvilo and Caitlin Inglesby as the only other Husky pitchers to earn 4 all-region honors. Sammy Reynolds earned second-team NFCA All-Pacific Region team. Maddie Husky and Olivia Johnson over here earning the same second-team honors for the NFCA All-Pacific team. So with that being said, with the Huskies postseason ending, we will have a softball season in review coming up for you next week. So like I said, short week in University of Washington athletics, at least the 9 teams that we cover. This has been the late May edition of Woof Wednesdays. Take care of yourself, be well, and do whatever you can to make today a great day.